This is a timeless collective read for the women specifically. Bear with me now. It may be a little over the place, but I was speaking as I was feeling. I was saying as I was hearing, as I was feeling. So it is what it is. Take what resonates. I wish you all an abundance of love, light, and healing. Ashe. High Priestess. Okay, we feeling ourselves. Tapped into our intuition. Tapped into our emotions, our inner knowing. It's a lot of like crown energy. High Priestess. But I can also see her eyes when her eyes are closed. Like I can see with my eyes closed. I don't need to physically see with my eyes because I'm connected. Ascending. So some of you, trust your intuition. One, strengthen that. Trust your intuition. High Priestess. I see the pomegranates. I wonder if she's associated with fertility. Why is fertility? Come into my mind. And it's wild because that looks like the cervix. It looks like a cervix. And it's like coming out of her head, like motherly. I literally see me seeing her. Fertility is here. It literally aside from just like the spiritual inner knowing and the intuition, it's something about her that's giving somebody is about to be a mom, or they just found out about their motherhood, or like them becoming a mother has allowed them. Okay, let me see. If you recently became a mother, you may be experiencing like a shifts in your self-spirituality, your own spiritual journey, your heightened intuition, just like feeling more in tune with your emotions. I feel that your child has helped you to see a lot of things for what they are, but you can also like just appreciate that innocence that child brings. Like, it's like you get to instill values that are in alignment with what you see, maybe like what you didn't receive as a kid, but like what you always wanted for yours. There's a lot of self-realization happening, whether you're a new mother or not, but specifically with the new mothers, you may be experiencing a lot more like emotional intuitiveness, patience, feeling more patient with others. But the High Priestess, I was getting like that motherly energy, and specifically I'm just so zoned in on like new mothers who have recently began to tap into their intuition and then really embrace their journey of motherhood and being a woman and creating life, and just that power that alone holds of like being a woman. There's something beautiful about motherhood. I have not experienced it, but I get to see other people experience it so far, and it's beautiful. Heightened intuition and knowledge of self. Really continue to nurture that space of embracing your femininity and just what being a woman means for you outside of social standards or what you see on social media. Just like how are you embracing your divine feminine? How are you caring for your womb? Okay, yes, I'm seeing a cervix. The womb is the creation. Like that's where things are created, literally. So I'm really fixated on this creation energy, but it also ties back to the Eight of Wands of like striking, manifesting, creative energy, the Page of Pentacles, the sacral, solar plexus, energy, orange, creation, sexual energy, creativity, all of that. Like, it's all interconnected. And so far, I have a lot of pentacles, a lot of abundance so far. So, hold on. Like, things are aligned. Things are aligned with this high priestess. Like, she is tapped all the way in. She, like, her brain, like, it's just like there's a light coming out of there that she's experiencing right now. A lot out of body experiences, strong intuition. Just, I don't know, like I said, she can see without her eyes even open. Like, dream world, dream state. Okay, so I'm gonna pause on this deck. I'll be right back. All right, I got my Earthcrafts. My other deck needed a break. Ooh, this Earthcraft is feeling heavy. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, let's see. What is happening with the cards? Come on, please. What do we need to know? It's got to be something because they are acting up right now. Hold on, let me get a clear shuffle. Or try to. Alright. Okay, we have you are sacred. Yes, you are sacred. 44. 4 and 4 is 8. That goes back to that 8, that infinity. But you are sacred, man. It's also like I'm seeing the 2 of Cups energy, just of like I'm seeing the 8s. The colors, the colorful colors of the 2 of Cups in the water is translating back to this. You are sacred. She is rooted. Like, her bottom half is literally roots. Her bottom half are roots. Her hair is, it can be Mother Newt. The sky is in her hair. She is in the sky. She is of the sky. She is sacred. You are sacred. I see that as confirmation too for the woman. Embrace, you know, no, we're gonna take it back to womb health, womb healing. Womb health, womb healing. You are sacred mother. You are a sacred mother or mother to be. Woman. Sacred. We got the lavenders, very calming, very just beautiful. She's really embracing herself. Let me see. Someone has been struggling with body image issues, body dysmorphia. But you're coming out of that. You will definitely come out of that. As you navigate what, you know, femininity is to you, as you navigate what health and wellness and all of that means to you, what you want for yourself, void of societal norms or standards telling you that you are not enough. But the thing is, you should not believe those things, you know. You are you. But she is really embracing herself. Someone may have just got a new tattoo. Someone just got a new tattoo. What else is happening here? This is specific with the body dysmorphia, and also it's a lot going on with the women today, with beautiful women today, because High Priestess, I was talking about motherhood and birthing, and embracing, you know, your divine feminine, and exploring that journey of like womanhood, motherhood, with being a new mother. But you might also be experiencing or trying to find out how to connect back to yourself. If now that you've given birth, your body is not like what it was before birth. This is a time where, you know, you should be going inward as far as like your body, eating healing foods and things of that nature, making sure that what you ingest is of living electric fruits and vegetables, because you are nurturing another life. When you nurture yourself, that, you know, that nurturing is going to go to your baby, but just also in a bigger scope of things, when you nurture yourself, when you heal yourself, when you love yourself, those things, those around you will, you know, feel the effects of that love, that self-love for yourself, and it'll promote healing in others as well. Right. The energy shifted completely from like goals to motherhood, and I'm not even a mom, so that's why I'm like, what is happening here? Like, and the cards are being very, like, it's a lot trying to come out at once. Oh my gosh, literally. Okay, so these are all the cards. We have Side of the Owl and also Prophetic Dreams, which is extra confirmation for the High Priestess, because as I was saying, she is very tapped in. Very tapped in. Her eyes are closed as if she's sleeping, but you can still see faintly her irises. But there's a lot of energy coming from her crown. There's a lot of energy surrounding her chest, her heart chakra. She's very protected. She's very in tune. And like I said, it's just got the Night of the Owl, the Side of the Owl. Owls are very intuitive, very, I would say a spiritual being, very quiet, very like, you can't really put anything past me because I see all. I know all. Like, I see, I know. And also the prophetic dreams. Like, your dreams may be, you may come to find out that you have intuitive gifts, or, you know, psychic clairs and psychic gifts. Your dreams have been giving you messages. Your dreams, you can also use your dreams as a tool to heal your inner child, or just to help you navigate the 3D. So pay attention to your dreams and reoccurring themes. Purple is a very prominent color. Purple and pink. So like purple and pink, but also like different shades of those colors and blends of those colors are very prominent. Purple, I know it's like of royalty, of kings and queens, of, you know, divinity. All right, let's see if this energy continues. And it's literally all women on these cards. I know this deck is mainly women in the deck, but the cards that are falling out is just women in their intuitiveness, embracing like self-love, trusting your intuition, not allowing others to gaslight you. I don't know, that was specific. And I don't know, sleep with lavender on your pillow. Like, put some lavender essential oil on like a cotton ball and like put it in your pillow and do it, you know, some aromatherapy with lavender specifically. Lavender is very prominent right now. Lavender. You could also get some lavender tea, herbal tea. And it's wild because lavender is a very soothing, relaxing, which is, you know, I'm seeing purple in connection to dreams and intuition. Dreams and intuition. 19, that's one. All right. Sacrifice. Oh, Frida Kahlo. I know this isn't her, but she is giving Frida Kahlo, and I'm feeling Frida Kahlo right now. Hold on now. Now, I feel like this is a specific message. Maria came to mind. Maria, este mensaje es para ti. Sacrifice. You had to let go of something, and right now it might not make sense, but you had to let go of something, and it is going to be replaced with something that's just going to fulfill you in ways that unimaginable. This is just one lesson of the many that you will receive in life. Continue to, you know, take it day by day. Don't be so hard on yourself. Literally, there's a hummingbird Hummingbirds are really attracted to flowers and just like sweet nectar, right? There's literally light behind her. She's really beautiful. She's tending to herself. But there's also kind of like this sadness about her though. Like, but the sadness isn't, it's not overpowering. It's just like more so she's like graceful. Like, I know I'm going through this, but I know that there is a reason. Like she knows that what's happening isn't happening to her, it's happening for her. Her heart, she's literally wearing her heart on the outside of her garment. She's in a very emotional space right now, but it's a very beautiful space. There are roses. There's like a stained glass behind. It's just very beautiful. This could also, I feel that specifically, because I was saying Frida Kahlo came to mind. So I'm going to, my intuition is telling me that a Latina specifically is contemplating marriage or recently got married in a Catholic church. Someone might be planning for a wedding. Someone may be is about to ask you to marry them. But it's also it's definitely gonna require sacrifice, because marriage is a sacrifice in a sense. Like it's the conjoining of two souls, two energies for, the common good, So in that sense, yes, she's just really beautiful. Like, whoever's wedding this is very it's very Mexican, it's very beautiful. It's like, I feel like it was in a Catholic church, but it was like in Mexico. And I'm also kind of getting, this is for it is a message for the woman, the women, young and those who are a little up in age. Like, there's no limit on who this applies to, because I'm also seeing, and it's 8 energy. This is all connected. And the colors that I mentioned, the pinks, the purples, they're all merging together. And then this one is more so red. It's bold. Her lips are bold. She's like, I'm feeling a lot right now. Okay, so young girls who are in like the junior high age, so like 6th through like 8th grade. 6th to like 8th grade, those who are like experiencing their cycles for the first time. It's like they're entering motherhood. I mean, no, they're not entering motherhood, excuse me, they're entering womanhood. So someone is definitely not a teen, I don't feel, but like I said, they're entering motherhood. So I don't know, like, they're entering motherhood, sacrifice. Hold on, then there may be a young girl who is pregnant, because it's definitely sacrifice. She's young. But the main energy surrounding this card is very like, kind of like, I'm not the victim. I understand and I overstand that what's happening is happening for me. And I'm willing to sacrifice this thing for greatness to come. Right now, it might not make complete sense, but you feel it, you know it. And also, someone may be asked for their hand in marriage. And this card is also given virginity, so something surrounding sex, whether you are a virgin or you've been thinking about having sex, or you recently, or you've been abstinent. The other half of this card, and I'm trusting my intuition, and I'm just saying what I'm feeling. So although there were like beautiful things attached to this card, something was telling me also like it's connecting to like a child bride situation, and that is very alarming. And I mentioned Mexico, so I'm going to actually look into see like if there's something current in the news regarding like that issue. Or it could just mean someone was married quite young. not necessarily at, underage, but potentially a young bride. And quinceañeras are very prominent in Mexican culture, and I'm just so hung up on Mexican culture because I like the Frida Kahlo. It's giving. This is like it's giving. Let me pause. Let's see if this energy continues or if it shifts, but it's definitely a message for the women today. Mothers and non-mothers, young and older. You are sacred. Your womb is sacred. If you're considering a hysterectomy, pause. Look into holistic alternative. I don't even want to call it an alternative. Look into holistic routes of healing and reclaiming your vessel. Do not let the doctors take your womb. And I'm saying that because you are sacred. This card specifically, she's rooted in her bottom half. She's embracing her top half. For whatever reason, I felt the need to tell you to protect your womb. Do not let them take it. If you're dealing with fibroids or reproductive imbalances, cleanse. Be intentional about what you're putting into your body. It's time to get serious and own your health. Do not let them take your womb. Do not let them do that. Some of you may also be looking into natural, holistic forms of birthing. Since we're here. This girl looked like big. She looked like a lotto. 3. Wait, why she look like Lotto? And I was like, she looked like Frida Kahlo. So like, why? It's like these celebrities coming through on my cards. Like, what is this? What is happening? What's happening? Oh, whoa. A drought? I was talking about people being abstinent. And it's 8. It's hella 8 energy. Okay, I'm getting 8 energy. I am here for it. 8. That's abundance. That's big, powerful life energy. Life force energy. But this is a drought. And it's literally a number 8 on the card. Self-confidence. And it was... I needed to see something right quick because the same rays, I'm gonna call it the Aten arms. The Aten arms are coming off of the sacrifice card behind her head. That's the light. Like, but this same sun and this same light is continuing into another card. However, it's not as vibrant and bright. It's like sandy. She's walking on sand dunes, but she's still flowing. But there's a drought. So there may be a pause. Like, I kind of looked at it as being abstinent, sexual. I feel like this is really connected to our womb healing space because I was mentioning PCOS, fibroids, all of that. Like, whatever you're dealing with reproductively, whether it's whether you've been diagnosed with STIs, STDs, well, we don't believe in disease, but whatever you've been diagnosed with reproductively is causing you to be in this low vibrational state, but you will come out of it. But that comes with putting in the work to do some womb healing. What are the views? What are the limiting beliefs that you have surrounding your womb? What are the traumas that you've suppressed in your womb? Consider the men or the women or just anybody that has been in your womb that did not really serve you, whether you gave them permission or you didn't. Shed those energies, cleanse those energies spiritually, physically. Like, do the work. do the healing. It might be time to go into a drought. It might be time to go into a drought of like, okay, I'm entering this new space. I need to pause. I need to, put a hold on, like, have that conversation with your partner if you need it, but put a hold on certain activities sexually. Turn your attention to your womb. Abstain if it's necessary, and do some womb healing. Womb healing. Wow. The shift. There's a shift. Okay, and that shift is connected to that drought. I'm looking at the drought more of like, okay, it's time for me to put that energy into myself. Like that hermit energy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for the drought. She's walking towards the light. And in the shift, the light is still in the corner, but this card, there's a man on it. So as you shift, as you go inward, your partner will be encouraged to do the same. But if they aren't as receptive to doing the inner work for themselves, then hey, is it really... That's whenever you question if things are in alignment for you. But the energy of the shift with this male energy, he's in the water. He's shedding some things emotionally. This might be a karmic situation tied to sex. So I was mentioning shedding, letting go of like old past partners, and cleansing your womb. So this is confirmation to cleanse your womb of your past partners, of the traumas that your womb went through, whether you did the hurt and the harm to your womb knowingly or unknowingly, or whether someone else did the hurt and the harm to your, inflicted pain upon your womb, whether that was with your consent or without it. But there is cleansing, there is healing coming of it. Okay, so this energy might... Oh, clearing up. Thunderstorm. There's a male... Yeah, I'm just getting more confirmation to cleanse your womb of past partners. Cleanse the womb. This 3839, the shift and the thunderstorm. Like, it might not be pretty, but the work that is necessary. And he's literally getting like charged up, like getting struck by lightning. In this instance, there's rain, there's a thunderstorm. Like, we're ridding our womb of things that no longer serve us, and people that didn't belong there in the first place. That's what we doing. Cleansing the womb of things and people and beliefs that never were good for it anyways. And I had recently shared about cleansing while on your cycle too. So this energy is coming right back around. It's like the start of the month. Some of you have like it's about to come. This is just more confirmation to tend to your womb. More confirmation. It's a beautiful energy. I'm glad to be able to give you that nudge. It was something. I have a book called Medical Apartheid, and for whatever reason, there's just been this energy. I've just been so tapped into it regarding Black women and hysterectomies, Black women in natural childbirth, Black women, and just our wombs, and how like the rate that Black women are getting their wombs removed, and just fibroids. All of these things have been on my mind. And it's just interesting that it's coming out today, on the second day of the month. And just because if you had a hysterectomy, that doesn't make you less of a woman. It doesn't make you less of a woman. You're still very powerful, a very powerful being. But when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. But when you know better, you enlighten others so that they can do better. Okay, so I think this energy is done. Last card. Sacred Temple. Sacred Temple. More confirmation. More confirmation to cleanse the womb, to tend to your womb healing. More confirmation. She is very, very calm. She is reflecting. Her eyes are closed. The light is shining on her. She is wrapped up in her beautiful garment. She is really in a reflective, like, she knows her worth. She's done the work. She's renewed. She's entering into this time, like, renewed mindset, healed body, like, beautiful. Beautiful. 25, that's 7. Yes. She did the work. And I can see it. I commend you for doing the work. Healing looks great on you. There's fire in your heart. You have the passion. You are very well capable. You had it all along. You just had to reconnect with it. You just had to remember who you were. You are what you attract. You are what you attract. So if you're attracting these low vibrations, look in the mirror. What do you want to be true? Embody that energy. Oh no. Some of you. I just had to pause because this card, I thought it was done, but this one is just making me feel very... I feel like I'm in amniotic fluid, and I feel like I'm being grieved. Someone is grieving me. And I say that because... well... That's two. Okay, let me just say it. So someone recently experienced a loss in childbirth. Someone recently lost their child. And they may have been twins, or one of the twins survived, but the other twin did not make it. One grew more, one had more nutrients, and one was premature. One was like, it didn't develop all the way. And you're mourning that. And as you cleansing your womb, you're not going to forget, but you're going to grow through this situation. This is ties back to the sacrifice. It's a sacrifice, in a beautiful sense, though. Like trusting in the universe to know, okay, this happened. It didn't happen to me. It happened for me. And right now that might not make sense to you, but there's a reason for that. And also, on the other side of this card is soul loss of in doing this womb work and tending to yourself, you are going to shed so many emotions that you thought that you didn't even, that you were over. Years of things that you thought you had dealt with, they're no longer suppressed. And you might feel like things are only getting worse, but no ma'am, things are not getting worse. Someone, I feel that these were twin boys, baby boys, young mother. Love and light, 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 love and light. Purple. It's like this. Is she hurt? Is she hurt? That's two. Prayer. No. Come on. No. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely confirmation of quite a few things. Of the loss, but also of the sacred temple. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is literally the same freaking card. These are the same. These are women everywhere, okay? These are women everywhere. No, we gotta get our wounds healed. It's just a lot of this just really turned, like, it just feels heavy. Ugh. It just feels really heavy. It is root chakra energy. It is releasing but getting grounded and prevent, like, everyone aside from the sacrifice card. She has her eyes open. These two cards, they are veiled in red. They are very sacred women. They are it's just giving black and brown, like the black and brown women. The black and brown women. We have to do more. Well, I oh my gosh, these cards are crazy. It's just giving me a lot right now. Stop it. No. Oh my god. Okay. We all gotta do the work. This isn't a matter of like ethnicity, race, where you from, countries. Like, no. Collectively, we women have to do the work. Tend to your sacred space. Whatever that is for you, through manifestation, through prayer, through journaling, through speaking with a confidant. Like, whatever that is, like, really hone into yourself right now. Hone in on yourself right now. No, we gotta get our wounds healed. Like, the food that you're eating, the men and the women that you're letting in your womb, the karmic energies that you're letting in your womb, the men. Let that hurt go. Yep, we're gonna let it go with the wind. We're gonna let that hurt go into the wind. Alright? Because we already knew. Float like a feather, light like a feather. You feel light like a feather because you let that hurt go. Cool. And now you're flowing with life, renewed life, energy. I'm still seeing this infinite, this 8. The sun is there. There is beauty on the other side. There is beauty on the other side. There is beauty on the other side. And we put death to situations that no longer served us. We put a death to our own limited mindsets. We put a death to how we were mistreating our womb. And I have to say knowingly or unknowingly, but we know now. What we know now, we implement and make it, true, to make sure that we're not suffering and that we're not passing down said traumas. All right? We put a death to it. Number 7, and that came back. Yep, I'm seeing number 7 again. Rooted in all aspects. Yes, rooted, but put a death to it. Put a death to it, because you Yes. Growing like ivy, okay? Growing like ivy. Connected to our heart chakra. Abundant. Growth. Creating life in the light. Swimming in the light. Oh, we doing the work, period. We are doing the work, okay? We're growing like ivy, all right? But not in a sense of where it's becoming a nuisance. Like, this is like a beautiful, luscious plant. She is the ivy, all right? Like, you gonna remember me, but like, I'm approaching things from a healed perspective now. I'm yes, soaking in the light. 7 energy, big 7 and 8 energy today. 7 and 8 energy today. Yep. I can just feel the warmth of the sun through this card. Like, just coming out of the water and into the sun and just like baking in the sun at that point, and then it just becomes so comforting that you don't want to move because it just feels so warm and cleansing. Which is also a sign to take a spiritual bath. Do your spiritual baths. And we're going to end it at that. Yes, we're going to end it here. And I'm going to dissect this. Love life.